Tomco Insurance Agency is a full-service insurance agency offering auto, home, farm, toys, business, health, and life. Tomco is proud to support School Talk on WEIU. More information is available at 217-345-6750 or email info@tomcoagency.com. Tomco is an independent, family-owned, operated insurance agency in Charleston.
Hi, I'm Brayden Armstrong, host of School Talk. Today I'm here with Sophia Goodwin. So Sophia, tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name's Sophia Goodwin. I am 13 years old. I live in Charleston, Illinois. I go to Charleston Middle School, and I have 3 pets, and I'm a dancer.
So I've known you like dance for a while. Tell me a little bit more about that.
I've been dancing since I was 5, and I just love dance because like whatever I'm feeling, I can just like move, and like I just like being able to express myself through dance.
Tell me a little bit about your pets.
I have one dog and her name is Livy. Well, her real name's Olivia, but we call her Livy. And I have 2 cats. One's name is Tally and my other one is named Belle.
How long have you had them all for, roughly?
I've had Belle since like 2016. I've had Tally since 2019, and I've had Livy since 2021.
So going on to my first question here, what has been your favorite school memory?
My favorite school memory is probably just like my whole 6th grade year.
What made that memorable for you?
I had really good friends in my class, and I loved both of my teachers.
Who were your teachers?
My homeroom teacher's name was Miss Boston, and my switch teacher's name was Miss Busher.
Going along with that, who were your teachers this year and what subjects did they teach?
My teachers this year, my science teacher, I have Miss Lutz. For my math teacher, I have Mr. Knaus. For my social studies teacher, I have Mr. Pitcher. For my ELA teacher, I have Miss Bigford.
Out of those subjects, and what do you think would be your favorite subject out of those?
My favorite subject is probably ELA.
Why is that your favorite?
Because I love writing, and I really like Miss Bigford, and I like my class, and I just like how I can just write what I'm feeling.
What do you like to write about?
I like writing about the books we're reading and stuff, because it's just kind of fun to just go through and just write what I learned about them.
What are some of the books that you've learned about that you like to write about?
Well, right now we're reading a book called How I Became a Ghost, and previously we've read The Lottery and Lamb to the Slaughter, and
that sounds nice, but you like to read and just put down what you've read, just write in general. Do you feel that our school is a good place to learn daily?
I do. I think it is.
What makes you feel that way?
Because all of the teachers, they're really understanding, and it's just, they make school a lot of fun, and all of the people, all of our classmates, they're really fun to just be with.
What are some of the things your teachers have done to make your learning fun, like in science or ELA?
They've, in science, we've done a lot of projects and labs, and that's been really fun because we get paired with partners, and we get to talk to people we usually like wouldn't talk to. And just like overall, the work that they've like assigned has just like, they've kind of made it to where we would enjoy it. So,
What lab has been your favorite this year?
my favorite lab that we've done this year is probably my favorite lab we've done this year has probably been the allele lab,
Why was that your favorite one?
because it was fun to like match up like different like genes.
Going along with that kinda, is it easier to learn when you're in a fun environment?
Yes, I think so.
What makes you feel that way?
Because usually when it's fun, you're more like interested and stuff, and it's just more enjoyable.
Do you get nervous at all when we have a test or quiz?
Yeah, I do.
How do you like cope with that? How do you make yourself feel better?
Well, I like to study and I like to like know in advance so I like have time to study and like plan out like what I'm gonna like write and stuff.
How do you study for your tests and quizzes?
Usually I read over it and then I have my mom or dad quiz me on like what the subject is.
And going along with that, do you have like a set time to do any homework that you may have?
I don't really have a set time. Usually on nights I have dance practice. It's later because I get home pretty late, so yeah.
Is there any time that you would make to do it besides the nights you have dance practice?
Yeah, usually if we get assigned homework and I have dance practice, I like to try to do it in Epic if I have dance that night.
And for people out there that don't know, what is Epic?
Epic is our like last class of the day, and it's just like a class where we learn about like leadership and stuff, and then we also get time to like work on work and stuff.
What are some of the things you've learned in Epic this year?
Well, we've learned a lot about like our feelings, and like we've learned how to like know what we're feeling so we can like fix any bad feelings.
Do you think that's helped you at all throughout the year?
Yes, I do, because I've learned how like more about like what I'm feeling and why I'm feeling it.
It's pretty nice that they're teaching us about that and just how to like handle stuff in general.
Yeah.
My next question for you here is, do you participate in any extracurricular activities at our school? I know you participate in dance, but is there anything else you do? Like any sports or anything?
No, I'm just a dancer.
Well, tell me a little bit more about dance while we're kind of on the topic of it.
I do a bunch of different genres. Like I do jazz, musical theater, contemporary, lyrical, yeah, and like.
What has been your favorite out of those?
My favorite is probably contemporary.
What do you do in contemporary?
It's like where you move. It's like lyrical, but it's more like tight and it's more like slower, and it's just, yeah.
Why do you think, since you do dance, why do you think it's meaningful to you and others that may do it?
I think it's meaningful because after like, if I have like a long day, I know I can just go to my studio and just feel better because it's just so much fun and I love it, and I love just being able to move. And, yeah.
What has been your favorite part of dance since you've done it for roughly 7-8 years now?
My favorite part has probably been the competitions because I work so hard at like practices, and then I finally get to like do what I love on stage.
Have you won any of the competitions?
Yes, I've gotten many awards and I've won.
Sounds pretty nice that you've gotten all them awards and stuff. So going more along with dance there, in a few years we're going to high school. Do you think you're going to continue doing dance in high school?
Yes, I want to do the Trojet dance in high school.
What makes you want to continue to do it?
Because dance is just like what I love, and in high school you get like a lot more opportunities with the Trojets.
So going along into the high school theme here, what are your feelings on going into high school here in about a year or two?
I'm kind of nervous for high school because it's like it's like a bigger deal than middle school.
Yeah. What do you think high school is going to be like?
I think high school, you'll get like a lot more freedom and stuff, and I feel like you'll have to put in more hard work, but I think it'll be more fun.
Are there any classes that you know of that you would like to take?
I haven't really like thought about that yet, so I don't know.
So going on to one of our most popular questions here this season, what has been your favorite school cafeteria or just school lunch food?
I really like the Bosco sticks.
Why do you like those?
Because, I don't know, they just taste really good.
Amy Parsley, that was also on this season, she says that she's also enjoyed these Bosco sticks. Going on to our most popular question yet, what's your opinion on potato tots? Do you like them? Do you not?
I don't really like them. I don't really like them.
Why don't you like them?
I don't know. I feel like they're kind of soggy.
Makes them good though. Going on to one of my last questions here, what advice would you have for a younger student starting our middle school next year from either Jefferson or a different school?
My only advice would be, like, don't try to be like the most cool kid in school, because it really doesn't matter, and just try to have good friends that you can always that you know will always have your back. And yeah,
it's good advice for anyone starting at our school next year. So my last question for you here is there anything else you'd like to share with me about school or just anything in general?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thank you for being on School Talk, Sophia. Thanks for joining us on School Talk. I'm Brayden Armstrong. Thank you for watching.
Tomco Insurance Agency is a full-service insurance agency offering auto, home, farm, toys, business, health, and life. Tomco is proud to support School Talk on WEIU. More information is available at 217-345-6750 or email info@tomcoagency.com. Tomco is an independent, family-owned, operated insurance agency in Charleston.